Let's get back now to the markets and your money. And you've probably heard the April jobs report came in a little bit better than expected. That's good news, but let's be honest. The job market right now is not easy overall. It's not our opinion. If you're looking for a job, it can be very hard to find. And if you have a college student looking for an internship or an entry-level job, good luck. Indeed.com recently out with a new report that not only showed overall jobs on the decline since the COVID peaks, gone down every year, not just the last couple of months, but also this chart highlighting how internship postings are now below 2019 levels, a five-year low and falling. And one reason is not just an economic uncertainty. It's that AI may be starting to take some of these jobs that would once go or gone to recent college grads. The Atlantic Monthly's Derek Thompson said something alarming is happening to the job market, and Derek is joining us now. He's also, of course, got a new book out with Ezra Klein called Abundance, which we had him on a few weeks ago to discuss. And I know the book's still doing well, Derek, so congrats on that. But this job market thing is legit. Like, this is a real... I know kids that are 21, Yale, Ivy League, top of the line, cannot even get a call back. AI is really starting to chip away at the job market for young grads, I think.
Yeah, it could be AI. It could be something else. So I think what we should do is let's talk about the numbers first, and then let's talk about the interpretation of what those numbers mean. So here's what we know. The New York Fed is out with a new survey finding that the unemployment rate for recent college grads is 5.8%. That is significantly higher than it was just a few months ago. So something is, in their words, deteriorating rapidly in the job market for recent college grads. Number two, the Wall Street Journal reported that MBA students, recent business school grads, are having a much harder time finding work. And then maybe data point number three, in addition to the Indeed statistics that you just put up on the screen, it's pretty clear to me that a lot more people are applying to law school than were just a year ago. For anyone who was around in 2007, 2008, 2009, when a lot of people start applying to law school, that's a very clear sign that they're trying to bunker down during what they perceive to be a slackened labor market. So you put all of this together, I think it's pretty clear that the labor market has weakened, especially for this group, young college graduates looking to get into the labor market for the first time.
So, Derek, kind of building on that, let's turn now to speculating about what this means. You know, if we leave AI out of it, it just sounds like a symptom of a weakening job market.
Right. And so what I do in this piece is I walk through three different interpretations. I say interpretation number one is that it's just a normal weak job market. We've had a weakening job market now for the last few months, even few quarters. We've seen the hiring rate coming down. It was like sky high, record high during 2021. People were talking about the great resignation. Now more people are talking about the great stay. People are staying at their jobs and the hiring rate has come down. Number two is that this is really a 15-year story. If you go back over the last few decades, you had what's called the college wage premium go up and up and up and up, and then it's stagnated at a relatively high plateau for the last 10 to 15 years. So maybe this is all about the fact that the growth of the college wage premium, that is the benefit of college wages, has started to stagnate. But then number three, I think, look.
No, hold on. Before we go to rule three, Derek, I got to go back to rule two. Okay. So let me just ask it directly. Not for everybody, but is college writ large a waste of time? For some.
Absolutely not.
For some.
No. Oh, sure, for some. I mean, there's not a single asset in the world that is good for every single person in every single way. And college is like anything else. It's a little bit of a lottery, right? You're taking a bet on yourself. You're paying money. You're sometimes taking out debt. And it depends what you major in. It depends what kind of economy you are submitting or jumping into after you graduate from college. But overall, the college wage premium is really quite high. And it's stabilized at a high level. So you could say it's stagnating. I've used the word stagnating before, I think just here. But if, a plateau that's like, 15,000 feet over sea level is also stagnant if you look at it sort of step to step, but it's still much higher than the ocean. I think the same is true for colleges. Overall, the college wage premium is quite strong. It's just that it's not getting strong over time, and there might be a little bit of deterioration.